Hey everyone, my name is Paul from Fried Candle and this is Fried Candle Behind the Scenes. This week I'll be redoing the leaderboards again because I want to show everyone on the leaderboards and not only the one faster and the one slower than you, and then put you on the right place. This is going to be one of those follow along videos, so I'm going to show you the whole process of me doing this. So let's jump into that. Okay, so how the leaderboards work now is that I have a big list of all the records I have. So that's the name and a time. And what I do when you finish is I take your time and run through the list compared to every other contestant and place the one faster than you above you. So it's faster, you slower. But what I want is leaderboards to have all of them and put you somewhere in between where you would be on the leaderboards. I think that's way cooler because it's really nice to only show the faster and the slower one, but on normal leaderboards you see everyone, so I thought that would make more sense. So how I think I'm going to do it is that I make a list with everyone in it. I already have a list. Okay, so I have a list. I have the runner list. It's a list full of scriptable objects with the names, the times, and some other information. But I have this list, and then I will make another list, which will be the leaderboard list. So at the end of the race, so yeah, it will run through this list until it is up to your speed or your time, and then put you in, and then continue on the runner list. But first, a few steps back to another thing I built. Garrett from Tons of Hun Studios suggested that I could probably pull runners information from some database. I've not figured out how to do that yet, but I did the next best thing I could think of. I put all the runners data in an Excel file and exported that to a CSV, which is a separated values file. Then I searched on the internet how I could parse this file. I found this small piece of code, text.Split. With this, you can tell the function on what character you want the text to be split. With a CSV file, it would make most sense that it would be a comma, but Apple's numbers uses semicolons for some reason. Then you can put all the separated values in a list, and they're usable in normal ways. After some trial and error and changing the values in the CSV file around, I got it working. If this is something you're interested in, let me know so I can give the code to you, but it's not that hard to figure out. Next up, I need to rewrite the function that will check where in the leaderboard you are. Because instead of only looking who's faster and slower than you, it needs to create a new list with you in the right spot. I got some weird arguments out of range exceptions, but worked them out later. It ended up being that I tried the for loop with runnerlist.count +1, and it ended up not working. So when I removed that, everything worked fine. I always get confused when I'm working with greater than, smaller than, equals to. I never get them right. Up until this part, it was only about the functional part. Now I need to make it look good. I struggled hard with how to tackle this problem because the object I need to change is a group of multiple TextMesh Pro objects and UI images. It's a big hassle. So what I do is that I instantiate the objects and do several checks. First to see if it's the player's position, because that one has another color. Then if it's the last one, because that one has rounded corners, and the rest of them can just look the same. Then I get the children of every object and change them to their respective values. And here you see me struggling with a really nasty bug. I couldn't figure out for the longest time why the name on all items were the same. And spoiler alert, on the objects I wanted to change with this script were other scripts changing them. So the first script would change them to make them all the good ones, then their own script would kick in and change them back to the older values. Okay, so this will be it for this week's video. Everything you saw will be in the next beta update, which still will be 0.7 because I didn't update my game last week. So yeah, if you like this video, please click like. If If you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I upload a new video. And I will see you all next week.